But the president is getting some good news tonight from the curious leak of one of his tax returns. Even though the information appeared quite favorable to him, President Trump was today professing outrage over the leak of his 2005 tax return in an interview to air on Tucker Carlson tonight.
I have no idea where they got it, but it's illegal, and you're not supposed to have it, and it's not supposed to be leaked. And it's certainly not an embarrassing tax return at all, but it's an illegal thing. They've been doing it, they've done it before, and I think it's a disgrace.
The returns, confirmed as genuine by the White House, showed the president paid about $38 million in tax on $153 million in income. The president's effective tax rate was 25.3%, far more than the 18.7% President Obama paid in 2015 and the 13.5% that Bernie Sanders did in 2014. That prompted some snark today from Capitol Hill.
Since Senator Sanders is such a good socialist, I think he'd want to pay his fair share. I'm expecting news any day that he's going to send a couple $100,000 into the IRS so he can pay his fair share.
Democrats in Congress ignored the disparity, instead insisting that if the White House could confirm 1 year's tax return, it should release more.
For me, they were just merely a little, as we say in Minnesota, a cocktail weenie appetizer, right? It was just a tiny, tiny piece of what we want to see.
The source of the document became a hot topic of speculation today. The return was stamped client copy, which may have limited who had access to it. The White House also had its own copy on hand last night and had a statement ready before the return was shown on TV. But when television host Joe Scarborough suggested President Trump leaked his own tax return to distract attention from the healthcare fight in Russia, the president's attorney Michael Cohen viciously spat back on Twitter. As president's personal attorney, I know who has his taxes. You better have proof to back up your claim, and big mouth. Now, we don't know why the president paid such a huge amount of alternative minimum tax in the year 2005, but one accounting expert told Fox News it is possible for a developer to pay an enormous amount of alternative minimum tax in 1 year because of what's called the percentage completion rule, and then in subsequent years get most, if not all of that back in the form of an AMT tax credit. Brett?
John Roberts, live on the North Lawn. John, thank you.